That's why I'm Katie blowing high like Arizona, blowing them 3-5s. I'm missing all my amigos on this Cinco. RIP.
Yo, what's going on, my YouTube garden gang, Gromies? Back for another installment here at Rello Mellow Garden. It's your boy, Rello. This will be our 4th episode of our Spider Farmer grow here, where we're using a whole bunch of different Spider Farmer equipment. Y'all can see me right now, kind of checking out the tent. Got a nice viewing port for you, smooth zippers, real good. Reflective material, looks nice on the outside and inside. That's all well. In this episode today, we'll be still kind of trying to get the girls in good health. We'll be giving them a defoliation, and we will be flipping to flower today. Now y'all can see me showing the SF2000, which is what we will be using in this grow. It's a full spectrum white light. You see all the different colors it got there. Good for seed to harvest. It's a 200 watt light. We've got it hooked up here to this adapter for our AC5 power strip. We will be using the clip-on fan there for air circulation, and we've got a Spider Farmer 4-inch inline fan to exhaust the tent. All the lights and fans are hooked up to the AC5 power strip, which we got the power strip kit. You're about to see right back here. Here the power strip is itself. All the different sensors that we use throughout this series came with the power strip. And you guys will be able to check all this stuff out for yourself. We'll have links to everything in the description. But other than that, I think it's about time we hop into this episode. Yo, what's going on, y'all? We's back down here for our little Spider Farmer grow. I haven't even been down to check on the plants today yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and see how they looking. Hopefully things are looking a little better. Again, I really want to get these whipped back into shape so we can get them into flower, but we want them in a decent shape so that we can, you know, really utilize what we got, pull a decent harvest out of here. Go ahead and get her opened up. Alright, so I'd say it looks better, but we already said it looked better once, then it went to worse. All we've done, turned down our light and raised it up a bit. I don't even think I measured it. I just know I raised it just a little bit. I'll get a measurement soon. And we did another Epsom salt foliar spray. So I'm thinking once it comes time that I'm ready to do another one of those Epsom salt sprays, I instead might just make it a soil drench. It looks like every time I'm hitting this with the magnesium, it greens up a little bit, our scunch right here. And I think raising the light and lowering the intensity helped as well. So I'm assuming that might mean that the medium is just lacking it. So instead of giving it to the leaves to absorb, we'll just put it in the soil so the roots can uptake it. I think the last time we was down here was a Saturday, so it's been like 3 days since then, and this is the difference we can see. Maybe in another 3 days it'll look decent enough. I can get more of the plant to look like this left side of it. It looks fairly decent over here, and it is further from the light, which is why I assumed it might have been a little bit too much intensity plus the magnesium thing. So we'll drench the soil. I think I'm gonna throw calcium and magnesium back in. See what that might do for us. Terpgasm over here don't look bad for the most part. You can see bleaching around some tips, but the leaves are fairly uniformly green. Controlling each side of the canopy. Again, I don't have much or any experience with these strains, but I do think we did something that's kind of slowing down how vigorous they could be growing, or who knows. Still waiting for my new pH meter, but I think the pH imbalance in the soil should be mostly corrected, if not fully corrected by now, but we'll have to check. We are going to water again today, kind of closing that gap with a couple of these branches. Yep, so at this point we're just waiting to see these green up. We're gonna have to stress them out again once we do flip to flower. We're gonna have to shred off a bunch of these leaves so that every single little auxiliary site that we can manage is fully exposed, or at least nearly fully exposed to the light. Grab this water. Again, we got to guesstimate with it, and we use some inside the other tent here. So it's a little low. Yo, what's going on? Back down here. I think it's been real sporadic. The amount of times that I've been down here, ain't been down here recording too much, because again, I was just trying to whip these girls into better shape. But y'all know we're here with our spider farmer grow. Honestly, I'm losing track of what day of veg. We're real deep into a veg. Made some mistakes, all that. Coming here to the Spider Farmer app, and as y'all can see, that little WC right in there that kind of lets us know what's going on with the water in the soil. It's gotten fairly low. I usually don't want it to go below 40, so definitely time to get these a little watering. And I think today, honestly, we are just going to go ahead and push this grow along. Y'all can see the plants there. Dehumidifier is still out, but it's not really gonna make a difference for us just yet. Pretty soon we're gonna need to either hope the humidity outdoors plummets, which it probably won't for another couple months, or yeah, we're just gonna have to get that dehumidifier in here. But Terpgasm is looking fairly well over here. It's nice uniform green. They kind of seem to be looking happy. Come and get this side shot of them. Just overall good looking. But this scunch over here, I am just struggling with. So I'm kind of just about to wing it and hope that things go well. Because I think the last thing I'm going to do today is go ahead and use the app to change the light cycle of our SF2000 and get it on a flowering schedule. Probably about to come through and do a huge defoliation. pH meter still hasn't arrived yet. Ordered that thing like a week ago, and we're now heading into the weekend, so probably got like at least 3 more days before it do get here. So I guess we just gonna hope that that's good. But like I said, I'm flipping that cycle of light today, so the main thing simply gonna be coming in, and we can see like this leaf right here. I was blocking that bud site. Anything like that, kind of get an example here as well. If we clear this up, it'll help that get better penetration. Anything like that, kind of see an example there with that leaf is going to get removed. We're going to come through and remove a lot of this bottom junk to open up airflow and all that. And the majority of this defoliation will be centered in the center of the plant. There will be some outside work, but what we really want to do is thin out this thick center bush. So that's what we'll be doing on both.
It's 2K23 and I've been trapping for a long time. Finna bust a play, I told the swerve to pull up on time. Just run up a band and I can do that shit 10 more times. Sliding through your block, finna turn it to a ghost town. 10 million in my pocket, but my faucet in my right hand. Getting groovy with my pole, finna make me do my pole dance. Sticking to my pole, like a bitch that's getting a sew in. Just moved another P, I'm trying to get another bow in. I say my daily affirmations in the mirror like who harder than me.
Alright, yo, we got these slimmed up, slimmed down. Might be a little bit more touching up to do, but this is pretty good to start. Hopefully she'll look a little happier now that, especially that it's thinned out. Kind of looks pitiful. Hopefully our water pH'd in range. Again, I'm still waiting on my pH meter. Get those watered in. Might give them a compost tea on Sunday in a couple days. We did take 4 potential clones from the Terpgasm. Lately, all of my clones have been dying before they even root, so hopefully I can do something with these. I think a part of it was the temps were too cold. I think I'm gonna take them upstairs instead. Take them to like the garage. The last thing we will do, come on into our app. First, we can change our little inline fan to go back to my normal settings, environment mode, humidity priority, and it'll blow once it gets up there to 65. Got that set up. You can see how that WC went up after we watered. You also get a spike in the EC. Anyways, gonna come down here to our light, currently on 40%, about 20-21 inches from the sconch, like 2 feet and 1 inches from the Terpgasm. Anyways, we'll just tap in there. You can see start time 8 a.m. end time 2. We will now take this to 8. So they've probably got like an hour and a half worth of light left now. Tap save. And yeah, today is day 1 of flower for us. We on up out of here. And that's gonna wrap up the video, y'all. As y'all know, if you enjoyed the video, found it helpful at all, then do tap that like, subscribe to see how these girls flower out and everything else we got going on the channel. Plenty of different grows going at once, new tips and tricks coming. You'll see some mistakes to not make, all that good stuff. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with your boy. Our shorts channel has now actually surpassed our little main channel here in view or subscribers, which I kind of thought would happen. You know, shorts are just out there. But anyways, that's got like 2,000 subs now, so check out the shorts channel. You might get more period or more daily updates than the weekly ones we do here. We're at almost 1,400 at the time of recording this on the main channel, so shout out to y'all. Shorts channel is Mellow Rello Grows, and of course this is Rello Mellow Garden. All the Spider Farmer equipment will be linked down in the description. Shout out to Spider Farmer again for sending the tent, the light, and the AC5 power strip kit. And we up out of here.